All right, YouTube, what's going on here? We're getting everybody set up here. Alrighty. We're bringing up our Facebook family here in a second. Get them online here as soon as we possibly can. Today's video is going to be called All You Can Do. And why is it not letting me go online with Facebook? Okay, looks like we're good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Facebook and YouTube alike, how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. This is your guy, DeMarcus. I'm here for the motivation. Today is your weekend mix, and today is all you can do. I'm going to read you a couple parables, and then we're going to talk. So the first parable is called The Elephant and the Hummingbird. If you know this one, don't spoil it for anybody else. So, one day an elephant saw a hummingbird lying on its back with its tiny feet up in the air. "What are you doing?" asked the elephant. The hummingbird replied, "I heard the sky might fall today, and so I'm ready to help hold it up, should it fall." The elephant laughed. "Ha ha ha ha. Do you really think," he said, "that those tiny feet could help hold up the sky?" The hummingbird kept his feet up in the air, intent on his purpose, as he replied, "Not alone, but each must do what he can do, and this is all I can do." So I want to start with that one, and I want to analyze that one, because I really like this one. I just heard it for the first time, and it really kind of inspired me to kind of go into, in your life, what can you do? You know, I know there's always people looking at you and saying, you're not this, you're not that, you're too young, you're too old, you're too black, you're too white, you're too tall, you're too short, you're too fat, you're too skinny. I mean, there are people saying you're too stupid. There are always reasons why you cannot. But once again, remember in the book Think and Grow Rich I just did a couple days ago, and we were talking about the aspect of knowing your strengths and your weaknesses. This little guy, this little hummingbird, knew his strengths, and he knew that what he could do is hold his feet up to hold up his part of the sky. And he didn't say he was going to do it alone. He said, with everybody's help. Not alone I can't hold up the sky, but I can do my part. I can do what I can do. Now there's 2 points I want to kind of look at this here, okay? The first one, they said the hummingbird kept his feet up in the air, intent on his purpose. Now the reason that I believe that the hummingbird will be successful no matter if the sky fell or not, his particular piece is not going to fall because he was intently purposeful in his actions. The intent and the purpose that he had is that it wasn't going to fall on his watch. At least his piece wasn't. This is all I can do. And I'm going to read what he said. He goes, "Not alone, but each must do what he can. This is all I can do." So the other thing is I want to bring up is the elephant judged this hummingbird based on his size and made an assumption based on the fact that he wasn't as big as he was, because he was bigger than him, and made the assumption that he wasn't good enough. So think about it. There's always going to be the elephants in your life that are going to judge you and say you're not this or that to get what you need to get done. And the whole point of this is to realize that it doesn't matter what they feel you are. If you know your strengths and you know for 100% fact that you have an intent purpose, no one can stop you. Nobody can stop you. Second story. The little kid's on the beach. You've heard this one before. Little kid's on the beach. He's grabbing starfish, picking them, throwing them back. Grabbing starfish, picking them up, throwing them back. And the guy walks up and goes, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Man," he goes, "you don't see all these millions of starfish on the beach?" He goes, "I'm throwing them back in the ocean." The guy's like, "What are you, that's silly." He goes, "You're not going to be, what is throwing that one back going to do?" And he's like, "It's going to matter to that one starfish." And, it's a little bit different, but that's pretty much the gist of it. And once again, one, he had an intent purpose. He was going for it. And two, he wasn't going to allow the fact that he was small and throwing back one at a time deter him from reaching his final goal. Who cares how small your steps are? Because a person who steps small will get a lot further than a person who steps not at all. Okay? And here's the last one. I want you to pretend you're in a gym. This is more America, every day. People can picture this. So I want you to picture you're in the gym. And the gym owner says, "Man, we got to move these weights from here over there before the end of today." And this little tiny kid picks up this 2.5-pound weight and he starts carrying it over to the other side. And he's struggling to do it. And this big old cock diesel weightlifter comes up. He goes, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm moving this weight." And he's like, "Well, why are you moving 2.5? That's not going to make a difference." The idea behind it is that the kid wanted to help. If you notice this, starfish, the kid who wanted the starfish, he wanted to help. The kid in the weightlifting analogy, he wanted to help. The hummingbird, they wanted to help. And they didn't take the fact that they had limitations as a reason that they couldn't help. Now, instead of, insulting them, the elephant could have very easily have gotten his trunks, got his feet in the air and tried to hold it up, also joined. You know, you never, I guess they didn't go into whether the fact that anybody joined these people. We never found out if the guy helped join the kid throwing back starfish. But your actions can create more actions. The candle, I love this analogy that the candle can light 1,000,000 candles without losing its flame. That's so big because we do work, and you don't have to lose yourself in the aspect of trying to help others, but you can inspire others to be greater than they are just by what you're doing, the light that you provide. What is one of my strengths? One of my strengths is caring about people. Do people take advantage of it? Absolutely. Do people look down on me for it? Absolutely. But that's not relevant because what they feel about what I'm doing is not going to solve my problems. And the problems I'm trying to solve is making the world a better place. So if I'm trying to make the world a better place, I can't worry about whether Joe Blow thinks that my kindness to the world is a hindrance or is not going to make a difference. Being kind to one person for me solves a lot of problems. And as I continue to grow, I'm going to throw my starfish. I'm going to pick up my weight. I'm going to lift up the sky with my little hummingbird feet. And that's what I want you to think about. Your actions, no matter how small, make a difference. He could have inspired that elephant. He could have lifted up the world. We don't know what happened. But your actions matter. You matter. And what you choose to do will matter. So put your efforts into something great and make sure that you are doing all you can do. And the only way to do that is to take stock and take evaluation and assess where your strengths are. And from there, the world is yours to conquer. And find other people. Imagine if the hummingbird found another million Imagine if the hummingbird found another group of 1,000,000 hummingbirds. How much of the sky he could have held up with him, inspired them, right? So don't worry about if you're alone now, because you won't always be alone. Yes, people will mock you. Yes, you'll have your elephants that are going to mock you. Your weightlifters are going to mock you. The man walking by the beach who's going to mock you. It's okay, because somebody's going to see what you're doing and believe in your cause and join you just because you had the courage to go out there. No matter how big, how small, no matter how much you're lacking, you have a chance to do it all. That's all I have for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being with me here today. I appreciate and I love each and every single one of you. And just remember, you can always make a difference. You know, what you do matters. So don't let anybody talk you out of it, no matter how close they are to you. Boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, kids, boss, family, whatever. There's going to be people, friends all over the place. They're going to try to talk you out of what you believe is true. Stay strong to the path. Because if they don't believe it's true and they're willing to walk away from you, then they weren't meant to be with you from the start. That's all I have for you. Have a blessed day. Enjoy the weekend. Be safe. And I'll see you next week. Talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Oh, yeah. I believe and I love each and every one of you. Just because I didn't say it, I'll say it twice and it sounds so nice. Talk to you soon.